We're down to 33 days. College football kickoff for Kentucky. I can't wait. A lot of people are saying the University of Kentucky is getting really disrespected this year. Well, what have we done to really earn a bunch of respect? Honestly, it's been absolutely embarrassingly bad the last 5 years. Stoops changed the trajectory of the program, culture, but it fell right back to being Kentucky football. So, what have we done to earn a lot of respect? New year, new me, right? Coach's poll come out. We'll go over that after a while. Our coach ranked dead last. I can understand that because he's never coached in the SEC. But you've got another coach there that's never coached. You've got him ranked way higher. I'll go over that list here in a minute. 5-on-5 ruling, people. This right here might breathe new life into Kentucky. I hope we get Alex Safari back. He is a tackling machine. Linebacker, 6'2", 227, out of Cincinnati. He had 113 career solo tackles. Yeah, that's right. 6 sacks and 1 forced fumble. Played 48 games, started 31 of them. 193 career tackles, 26 tackles for loss, 3 pass breakups, 1 fumble recovery. That would be a nice addition to an already top 10 portal. Wouldn't that be great to get him out there? Our defense be pretty. We might even move up one spot. Can one player move you up one spot? Probably for Kentucky. Yeah, instead of being ranked 7, it'd probably be 6. That's a game changer, honestly. Fall camp. Starting into fall camp. With the 5-on-5 ruling, everybody's looking at adding. This is the time of year most Kentucky fans are just got their hat cocked up, just, kind of scratching their head. What happened? We don't have a whole lot of injuries. Nick Anderson has a knee injury. Of course, we knew that. That's from last year. He's rehabbing. Honestly expected to be back soon is what the report's saying. Sam Green, same deal, knee injury last season. Rehabbing, expect to be back. I mean, both season injuries were last year. And they're looking to return soon. Of course, we know about the running back situation. Those are last season injury, expected to return soon. Javonte Barnes from Oklahoma. I guess the running back we got from Texas is full joy. 5x5. Ready, I got. Bring the rain, whatever. Looks like he's 100 over 100, ready to get it. Jaden Smith, linebacker, is going to miss week 1 of practice. And Tigra Tashibola, left guard from Ohio State. Had a minor procedure. We'll be back soon. And they're saying a week, but probably a couple weeks. So, I mean, that's it. Normally, we're the double digits, people. So they've managed to keep bodies on the field. And we can't afford to lose anybody. What is needed this year? As a fan perspective, give me your ideas. What do you think, as a Kentucky fan, what is needed this year? What am I looking for? Scoring. For UK football to be fun again. I want to see some explosive plays. Tough physical running. Some breakaway runs for touchdowns. Special teams has to be there when we need it. And I would really love to see more than one wide receiver that can catch and run. We always had the one dude, the Lynn Bowden or the Wandale Robinson. Just one guy. Well, it's all we've I want to see a group, a committee of people like that. Absolutely have to score in the red zone 90+% of the time. TDs, not threes. And I want to see some hard-nosed defense. Basically, I want some action, I want some fun, and I want some competitive. I want to be competitive. I don't want to lose in embarrassing fashions like we have in the previous history. I want to get away from that. I want to see some good football. Mainly scoring. Absolutely has been terrible. Eddie Gran has been the best we've had in 12 years or whatever. It's just unbelievable. Kentucky baseball. It's August 1st. Players are back. Right now, Kentucky's landed the top 10 recruiting class. That is phenomenal. Players are back on campus this month. They're getting geared up. We will be competitive this upcoming season, mainly because of the portal. They went out and got some veteran pitching. I mean, that's just one area that we had some misfortunate, untimely injuries or this, that, or the other that just transpired. We just had bad luck. Still did fairly decent. I was expecting a whole lot more. But it happens. It'll happen from time to time. So he's gone out and got some veterans. Kentucky basketball. All you hear in this state, who will fill the final roster spot? Who shot JR? When will Goldberg talk? I'm only here so I do not get fined. Marshawn Lynch. This thing is getting out of proportion. Yeah, there's a spot open. And with the 5 coming out, who are we going to get? Keyshawn Hall? Jackson Kohler? Or a top-tier talent, perhaps? I don't know. But there's going to be a lot floating out there, or some floating out there now, since that ruling. Let's get into the coaches' poll here. It's kind of embarrassing, really. But I understand most of it. There's just a couple here that I have highlighted. Obviously, the longest tenured coach, Georgia, Kirby Smart, should be number 1. His resume, championships. Then you got Texas, Steve Sarkisian, and Alabama, Kalen DeBoer. 1, 2, and 3. There's your top 3. Lane Brain for LSU, number 4, and Mike Elko, ATM. Josh Heupel. I ain't sure I wouldn't put him a little higher. But that's the Tennessee curse. You know, you've alienated the powers to be. All right. Steve Sarkisian, Kalen DeBoer, Mike Elko, Josh Heupel. Vandy, Kentucky, South Carolina, Missouri. If you were going to just pick a team that these people are not currently on, they're released from their act. Say Tennessee releases Josh Heupel. Out of those 4 choices, I'd rather have Josh Heupel as I had Kalen DeBoer. Steve Sarkisian, I don't know. You see what I'm getting at here? Would you rather have Mike Elko or Josh Heupel? But nevertheless, he is ranked 6. Missouri, Eli Drinkowitz, number 7, and Brent Venables for Oklahoma, number 8. Head football coaches now. Just the experience. Is it the team? Do they expect the team to win? Or are they just going on pure coaching, knowledge, talent, or whatever? Vandy, number 9, Clark Lee. Now, he's done a lot. He's done good. Now, here's his head scratcher. Number 10, Florida, John Summerall. What's he done? How does he get ranked 10th? Well, does he get ranked 10th and my guy doesn't, and my guy's 16th? I don't know. What metrics are you using? But he did real good at We are, Marshall. The Thundering Turd, or wherever it is he come from. I mean, Will Steins did fairly good at Oregon. But Will Steins wasn't the head coach at Oregon. He was the guru of offense. John Summerall was. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's because Will Steins has never been a head coach. I have no idea how they come up with this formula. It doesn't bother me one iota. It's just a slap in the face to the 11th spot, South Carolina Shane Beamer. How you put John Summerall in front of Shane Beamer? Take away his idiotic press conferences and the fact that the moronic stuff that he says, he's during these he's still a good coach. I mean, would you rather have John Summerall or Shane Beamer? I don't know. Number 12, Auburn, Alex Golesh. Number 13, Ole Miss, Pete Golding. So there's another head scratcher. I mean, what's he doing 13th? Well, he ain't really done nothing other than go to the championship last year off Lane Kiffin. All right, he's still coaching. Nevertheless, Arkansas, Ryan Silverfield. And 15th, Mississippi State, Jeff Libby. And coming in dead last, our horse, Will Steins, the stud. Yeah, that's why you race fillies. Are you racing the stud in the Derby? Don't know yet. But I do know a donkey has never won it. Now, let's talk about motorcycles for a minute here. And I ordered a online motorcycle. I want to see what all the hype was about. $1,500. You can get a street bike delivered to your house. It's like 90% put. I had to put the front tire on. I didn't do a video on this thing because I sent it back. Tell you why. The absolute worst welding I've ever seen in my life. The handlebars are not one piece. There's a weld there on both sides. I mean, the swing arm, the welds on this thing look like you took an 8-year-old and said, "Hey, try this." I don't know who they got to do that. I know it wasn't machined. It was done by hand. And I don't know who it was doing it by hand. Didn't go to the same welding school I did. That right there wouldn't pass. That's about like week 2. When you start your welding school, the welds on this thing was like a week 2. When you first start out, you're instead of dragging the pool, you're pushing it and moving it around. You know, not even doing you're not circle. It just is. You didn't. It looks like you didn't know how to weld. I sent that thing back with a review in the box for them. They didn't even grind the slag off. It's a waste of money, people. Now, if you've got a kid, it's just real expensive toys. What it is that goes 50 to 70 mile an hour. I could probably work on and get you about 80, 85 out of it. Bad welds is the first thing that got me. Then I looked down there at the carburetor. I got a steel chainsaw. It's got a bigger, terrible carburetor. That's why you don't get to accelerate it. And if you go up hills, or if you let off the gas, unbelievably terrible. Anywhere from $1,500 to $3,000, depending on what you want to get. You're gonna get a 125, you're gonna get 200, you're gonna get 250. Best thing to do is go to a dealership, because when you buy Facebook, now I've done it. You're inheriting a whole bunch of problems that they're not telling you. You know, the carbs need to be cleaned, this needs to be done, and they, you know what I mean, they drove it to the point where it has to be serviced, and they're like, I'm just gonna sell it. You know, not everybody does that, but I mean, the odds of that happening are greater than it not. It's just a box of plastic and aluminum that just really won't stay together. It's just toys. It does have 17-inch wheels on them. The height, 48-inch. I mean, it's basically the same as a Ninja 500, roughly. But nowhere near the quality. And speaking of quality, Microsoft, what are you doing? August 1st, you increased your price $150 to $180. Now you're raising the price to the roof. So I'm going to give a gift this year. Somebody's birthday's coming up. They mentioned they wanted an Xbox X Series disc drive. I'm like, all right, no problem. So I go to get one. GameStop's like, well, you should have came in here 3 days ago because we've had to raise the price $180 because Microsoft has across the board raised them out and everybody's bought them out. So they are sold out. So I get online, I find me a small town with a low population right on the Tennessee line that hadn't trickled down to them yet. So I drove an unreasonable amount. Went in, bought the thing for $649 instead of the $800 that they've raised it to. That's just. So I call them. There's a number on the box. Microsoft, call them if you got any questions. I was like, I called them. Well, basically their engineers are blaming it on AI. The demand for silicon is through the roof. Are you kidding me? So you shut the coal companies down. Now there's a demand for silicon? What y'all doing, man? Yes, that's where your silicon-based metals come from. Coal, people. Coal. Specific type of coal. Blue, B-L-U-E. Gem, G-E-M. Like a stone, like a rhinestone. Like a rhinestone gem. Blue gem coal is the highest quality coal that Kentucky offers, and it silicon-based metals, computer chips, parts, paints. A lot of it's used to make paints. And they're saying AI is requiring an enormous amount of this stuff for the AI infrastructures, memory, storage chips, yada, 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 building all these data centers and building this and building that. They've basically used as an excuse to raise the price on all Microsoft has. PlayStation, Sony's still holding strong at their price right now, but I expect it to go up. Now, it was argued by me probably back in 2006. I actually talked to some people in this state that are currently politicians. Coal liquefaction. Now, you can take coal and make gas out of it. They were going to build a plant down here in Paradise, Kentucky. I was going to oversee this thing. I was going to work on it, work with it, be a part of it, however you want to go about it. Had a pretty good formula. Powers to be, EPA. There's a whole lot of stuff. Everybody's wanting this, that, or the other. The hands out that they couldn't ever get the formula right. Wouldn't listen to me. It never did materialize. Now there's another company claiming that they could do it. Well, I went to war with the EPA's son, and there's a whole lot to this thing here. You can't just go bourbon, for example. When you get done with the sludge, the corn, this, that, or the other, they truck it out to farmers, and they take that corn, feed it to the cattle. Now, they ain't going to get drunk or nothing like that. It's just refined slush, mush, corn. Now, you got to have a byproduct, something to that effect. Where are you going to take that to when you do coal liquefaction? I mean, there's certain degrees of weed putting in the atmosphere, but you got enough coal here to solve any kind of fuel crisis that you would have. And every now and then you'll hear them on TV slip up and say, good oil, good gas. We have the good gas. And there's levels of gasoline out there. And I'm not talking about the 87, 93, 92. I'm talking about the actual product itself, the 87. Just take the rest of the numbers out of it. It's cleaner, burns better. Some people my age probably remember when you would take gas, you could probably kill a wasp with it if you threw it on there. Now they can just swim around in it and fly off. Coal liquefaction is going to be a cleaner, pure. You're going to get more miles per gallon out of it. There's just so many things you can do with it. But AI is going to be a big part of that. So they're wanting all the silicon-based metals. And now, but you know, one administration just shut the coal company down, and we ain't doing it. The trickle effect of that. Tire companies, for example, that retread tires for the big Volvo whites and all the other stuff. I mean, it just, there's just so many things down the line that affected, and now we're trying to play catch up. You need to open them all up. It's bad for the environment. Says who? All right. Everything's bad for the environment. Ask California. All right. But right now, there's a big push on AI, and along with that, things are going to evolve and change. So they're trying to adjust. I think it's because Grand Theft Auto is coming out, and they're just trying to jack prices up because all these kids are going to go after that, and they want an Xbox X instead of PlayStation. It's going to be, but nevertheless, silicon-based metals, sure. Now, a lot of car companies went away from silicon-based metals and went to powder paint, so they weren't digging coal out of the ground. And I ain't real sure they weren't getting subsidies or kickbacks from the government, or allegedly, hey, if you do this, we're going to cut you a break. Is the paint as good? Well, here's the problem I have with that. When you go out and buy you a Corvette, all right, powder coat. Don't they offer you? Now you go to any Chevy dealership and they're gonna be like, well, you know, for $800, we can put this silicone coating up, so it don't chip. Your paint job will last a whole lot longer. You see what I'm getting at here? We can clear coat this for you with a silicone base. I mean, why didn't you just do that to begin with? Well, we're just trying to save money. All right, but you see where I'm going with this. These online motorcycles are at least 2 years away from getting that right. Maybe in a couple years I'll go back and try another one. I thought, you know, for $1,500 instead of paying, you know, like $6, you get a Kawasaki Ninja 500, which I really need something. I don't know if I'm gonna haul my KFC bucket around, my trans fat, lard, whatever we're gonna call it. But as just to have a motorcycle ride back and forth, because gas is so high, is what I was looking at. I like firecrackers, cafe razors. Not much of a Harley Davidson guy. There's nothing wrong with them. It's just not my thing. Corvettes are not my thing. And it's an outstanding piece of machinery. It's really good gas mileage. But there's like 12 O2 sensors on the thing. And I don't even want one on mine. Like my truck's got, I mean, you leave the gas cap open for too long, you replace O2 sensor. Nah, I just run up there and unhook the battery for, you know, like a minute and 30 seconds, and then stick the battery cable back on there, and it resets the computer and wipes out that code, and then you just drive until you forget to leave the gas cap open again. And there ain't nothing wrong with the O2 sensor, but it'll tell you it is, so you'll spend money to swap it out. AI is going to cause prices of a lot of things to go up, but you have alternatives to bring them down. You're gonna have to open some of these coal mines up. Sorry, environmentalists. That's a real good source of silicon-based metals. So I got my Xbox at the price I wanted. Of course, I had to drive. By the time I drove where I did and back, I mean, I could have just paid $800 and had it sent to my house. And I polluted the air, and I spent gas, and yada, yada, yada. But my mind told me, I'm not paying $800 and some dollars for it when I can pay $649. And I spent about the same amount of money and wasted a day of my life. That's where I'm at. So if anybody's saying about getting one of them motorcycles, if you weigh like 114 pounds or less, this might be the bike for you. I could take the handlebars. I could literally break with them wheels on. If I applied myself, I can pick your bike up too, and that's a bad sign. I can literally pick it up under one arm, walk around with it. I mean, ain't no whole lot of weight there because ain't no whole lot of motor there. But the bike itself looks like a 500, but you've got that much gap in between the motor and the fairings on both sides. I mean, you got a little single piston motor in it. It's hilarious. I think they're a few years away from that. Now they have come a long way. And I bought one when they first started coming out, and it was garbage. I put the thing together. The post sergeant major's like, please don't put no more of them together in your room. The whole room smells like gas. Like, all right. And then I had to reascend. I had to take the handlebars back off of it to get it out the door. But I mean, nevertheless, I took it down to the engineering shop and had some military mechanics work on it, and it actually would fly when they got done with that thing. And I learned a whole lot from them, just watching them mess with the exhaust and a few other components on it. You can get them bikes out of these boxes here to do a whole lot more than what they're rated at. That's all I'm going to say. But right now, I'm going to look to buy myself something I can just ride around, save gas. I'd have rode it. Took me a backpack and just put the Xbox in it and rode it back instead of my truck. 5 for 5 ruling. Maybe we can get Alex Safari, and I think that'll really, really help Kentucky. I'm looking for action, fun, and competitive out of our football team. I want to be competitive. Basketball, they're wearing me out on that. This coach's poll, that ain't worth the paper it's printed on, other than Kirby Smart at number 1. Yeah. You can literally argue the rest of them however you want to. If you're looking to buy a motorcycle, I'd strongly urge the folks to go to an actual dealer, and then prepare yourself for anything that uses silicon-based metals to go out of the roof. This is Kentucky Sports and More. Y'all think about it. I'm out of here.